YouTube channel. Thank you so much for coming back, guys. Thank you for clicking on this video. Yes, thank you to our old subscribers and thank you to our new subscribers. Guys, look who we have here. Tasty Tea herself is in the building, guys. I'm sure some of you know this lady, this hard-working lady, Tasty Tea. She's the owner of Tasty Tea. But what's your name? Introduce yourself.
Hi guys, my name is Temi Talkweba Joko, and I'm the owner of Tasty Tea.
Yes,
I love cooking, and everyone knows that.
I've known you for what? 10 years. 10 years ago, or probably more than 10 years ago. And I've watched you grow from actually making food at home to the market to where? What was the third location?
So I started from home. It wasn't actually my business.
Yeah, it was your auntie. Yeah,
Femi, she's not in the States. So
yeah.
Whoop, whoop.
Hello, Auntie Femi.
Hello, Auntie Femi. Thank you for training me. So the idea was for me to just
sorry. Let me cut it short. Did I actually show you guys this food? By the way, let me just say this food is from Tasty Tea. Just look at this goodness. It's from Tasty Tea herself. Like, I need to let you know, because I know some of you will be looking at like what's going on here. Look at this food from Tasty Tea. I will leave all our details in the description bar below. Yes, guys. So continue.
So it wasn't necessary. It wasn't my business. I've always known I wanted to have a business, but not food.
Not food.
I thought it would be food related, and then my auntie had to travel, and she said, "Timmy, do some of these orders," and that was it. Since then, I've been hooked. 2014.
Wow. I remember. I can't believe it's been like what? How many years? 2014. That's 7 years.
Yeah.
That's 7 years. Wow. Like you started from home, and then you got a shop in the market here in Aberdeen.
Was it a shop? It was a store.
You got a store in Aberdeen.
I didn't want to talk
and then
about that.
from there you went to where did you upgrade to next after Just Street?
We're now at number 19 Correction Wynd.
Wow.
Just behind the Aberdeen Market, funny enough.
Guys, that place is really nice. You need to actually go to that restaurant. That restaurant is really nice. It's so spacious. It's somewhere that you can go and sit down and actually feel okay to eat. No smoke around, just comfortable. Like, I'm so proud of you.
You can have a meal like this.
And even more. No. First of all, can I just say something? I know I'm going back and forth, but I just want to talk about your jollof rice.
Okay.
Tasty Tea jollof rice. If you know Tasty Tea, I think the first thing I'll come to mind is jollof rice. What's inside that jollof rice? Why is that jollof rice so different and tasty? And Tasty Tea.
Do you know what? I'll tell you how I even started using the name Tasty Tea. So everything I've cooked so far, people will just say, "Oh my God, it's so tasty. It's so tasty. It's so tasty." The thing with me is I cook with my heart.
Enjoying this.
I cook with love.
Yeah.
With a lot of love.
Obviously, look at it.
I love people gathering together, having a nice meal, having some drinks, having music around. And that's always been it. It's always about the food and the company. Wow. And I cook from my heart. So a lot of people say jollof rice is the best, but
jollof rice and for real, of course everything is the best, don't get me wrong, but you know you have your favorite. I hear everybody talk about your jollof rice. Guys, this is nice. I don't know if I can concentrate in this video, but I have to try. Oh my God. Our jollof rice, Ayamashe, or father, guys, I'm going to leave a number. Did I mention that? And our website, check it out. You're always having like deal and all that. Yes. Anyway, I've got 9 questions for you. Just 9. Free 9. So, what made you choose this kind of business, and how did you actually start? You already told us how you started, but what made you choose it? Like, why? Why food?
First of all, I love food.
We all love food, but not all of us can cook for everybody else.
To be honest, food is in the family. It's been a family business since I've been, I can't remember how old I was since I've been
cooking,
yeah.
For people?
No, not cooking. No, actually, I remember cooking for my siblings. And it was always a flop, but for some reasons, my siblings loved it. Saeed, Raimo, they loved it. But my mom she's always run restaurants in Nigeria. She's always done catering. She still has a business now as well in Ikate.
In the like island, isn't it? In Lagos.
Ikate.
Ikate.
Ikota, sorry.
Ikota.
Amalatoriwa. She's a popular caterer. I think it's always been all my family members. Yeah. My aunties, my mom, just everyone.
Wow. So
it's just always been in the blood.
It's a family thing.
It's a family thing. But I didn't know I could cook this much until my auntie trained me. And
guys, this is lovely.
Like eating like a customer sometimes. That's the funny thing. I'm enjoying this meal a lot more than I would have in the kitchen or in the shop. Yeah.
Wow,
that's a fact.
So how has business been like? How has business been so far with the pandemic and everything? Does the government support you guys, small businesses? Like how has it been?
It's been a roller coaster.
Wow.
It's been challenging, but I've always liked challenge. I'm always up for challenge. The government has been really helpful. Honestly, I don't think we could have survived this long without government help. So initially it was really bad because I think in March, April we had to close down completely. Yeah.
For a couple of months, isn't it?
Yeah, but you know the good thing about it, we actually had people who were still interested in ordering from home, and I wasn't used to cooking from home anymore. So what I did at the beginning, I would rush to the shop. I'll do maybe 3 people's cake, like food ordering at once, and that was how, and that sustained us the first few months before government grants became available.
Wow.
So it was actually a lovely thing to be able to still get customers even though things were closed.
Well, I think that's important to loyalty.
Yes.
Whether there's shop or there's no shop. Yes. People already know what you do. Know your quality of food. If I ever be turned that way, they'll come and look for tasty.
I hope so.
Yeah. I mean, in Aberdeen, you're like, if anybody's talking about food, it's tasty. You don't know that I have a shop in Aberdeen in terms of African food. Is there any other shop? I don't think so.
Not that I know.
Not that I know of. Anyway.
I know that there've been, I think there was one, but I've not heard much about that lately. I'm just always in my own lane, just trying to do the best I can.
So who do you look up to in inspiration? Who inspires you? Like to keep doing this?
Can I tell you the truth? My daughter.
Wow. Wow.
It's so funny, she's actually been my biggest supporter since she was 3. I remember always taking her. You remember that because you would take. I remember when you used to drag Farida along with you.
I remember. Honestly, guys, this is true. I remember when Farida was small, which is her daughter. Your daughter, yeah?
Yeah.
You will go in early morning before you take her to nursery. You will go and do shopping. Or after nursery, maybe when you pick her up.
I would have done it prior to, like, I would have done it a day before because the shops will be closed whenever we were going out. The shops will be closed when we were going out. So I had like this old, you actually reminded me of that bag lately.
That trolley.
I had this old Vivian trolley that I'll have my fish and my whatever was important for the next day.
I'll be dragging it to George Street.
And I'll drag it because I lived up George Street. That's funny.
Well, that's in the past now.
And I'll drag it to my daughter's school, actually.
Wow.
Drop her off at the nursery, drag it to school. And then drag it all the way to.
You've really done so well. The fact that you're still so young and you've managed to keep a business. See, maybe the reason I'm passionate about this and being so inspired by her is that we've had a business before, and I can tell you that it's not easy having a business here in the UK. You know, mostly the kind of our business that you need, because you need African people to be able to work for you in terms of the cooking.
Yes.
How do you manage to keep your staff going? You are a loyal worker. Like, how do you, as in, because from this experience, I know that having staff to actually be there is not easy. Okay. It's not easy.
It's not, but I'm going to tell you one thing. Blessing, I'm not saying it because you're right here. You, Cynthia, Yewande, Mama Coin, my auntie, Demilade's mom, Demilade. I've had the biggest support around me.
Oh.
And I remember when I couldn't afford to pay any staff member, you guys would offer, you would come in. That's actually gonna make me tear, but
Oh.
you guys have always been the biggest supporters, honestly. And I think that it got to a point when I thought, you know what, you cannot fail anymore. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
I got to that.
You have to keep you have to keep pushing.
Yes, I remember sometimes I'll be tired. I'll say I couldn't do it. I just was tired. And my auntie, Mama Coin, shout out to Mama Coin that day. Her and her husband, they would come to my house, pick me up. They would just tell me. I don't want to be like emotional.
Yeah.
It was a very, very.
It's been a journey.
It's been a journey, but I've enjoyed every bit of it. But thanks to friends, not even family, just friends that turn family.
Yeah.
And you guys made it all worth it.
Wow. Nice to hear that.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I'm enjoying this fish show. As in, voila for who never tried this fish. How do you actually keep them motivated to keep coming back to assist you? As in your staff now.
Right now,
Because I know the job is actually heavy too. Even coming there to help you. I'm like, this woman, you're trying. Like, huge pots. Like, I mean, you're cooking for lots of people a day. How do you keep them motivated? Do they sometimes disappoint you in the morning? Maybe you've got orders and they don't turn up. How do you keep them?
You know what I'll say? I'll say the fact that I can cook has been a huge blessing.
Yeah.
So it took, I think it was not until 2000 and... I want to be very correct. I can say that up until 2019, I started a business in 2016. Up until 2019, I could not boast of solid staff members. So I was always floating. I have friends coming, people who wanted to work, people who would come in and they would feel like it was just too demanding and they couldn't go ahead. But the good thing is, I've always had the strength. I've always had the skill set. So one thing about me, and I'll say this honestly, if I have a whole kitchen to myself, I function so much better.
I remember you said this before.
That
you don't need anybody to do better.
Well, that's what I thought then. I could cope. But eventually it got busier, it got more demanding. I couldn't do it on my own. And I cannot be more proud of the team that was eventually built at Tasty Tea right now. Wow. I have the most amazing team. And I'm happy that we're at that point. So now I can relax a little bit more.
Wow. So you can say that you've got the best staff.
Yes, I can say that. I can boast of that. Anyway.
Wow.
Yeah, well done. It took a while. But...
You're here now. So there has not been any time you wanted to quit.
Oh, there has been.
How do you keep yourself going? Like, how do you keep yourself going? Like sometimes, maybe I'm talking about this because me myself, I'm a makeup artist and I'm a hairstylist.
The best, by the way.
And
she did my makeup. Just letting you guys know.
I did her makeup. But sometimes, because you have the power to say no, I'm not going to do anybody's makeup, or you can just say, oh, I can't be bothered. I'm not answering to anybody if I don't want to, right? I would just you'd be motivating me to start again. And I'll just be laying back. But if I work for somebody, I don't have choice, right? So how do you keep yourself? How do you keep motivated knowing that it's your business and you don't feel like going, you don't feel like doing anything, but you still have to go? What is it? Is it the passion? What is it?
Just like I said earlier, I've always been happy to just feed people. Let's just say that. Like my sisters were there in London, they would always say, you just love feeding kids, you just love feeding people. Wow. When I see people eating, I'm happy. I don't know why, I don't know what it is. I think I actually know what it is. My dad, may his soul rest in peace. He dabbled into politics a little. And every Sunday we'll have guests, and my mother, oh God, she had the biggest heart. So she would welcome every and anyone into our home. So it was always cooking and welcoming guests. And even when I moved to London, my stepmom also, she loved people. Sometimes I don't know how it happens. But once it gets bright and I can see the day, the sun is shining.
Yeah, you know it's time to go.
I know it's time to
Go, go, go.
And like I said before, there are times I'm lazy, I'm tired, I've had enough. But then my friends would come in and say, Temi, we can do it. Sharon, shout out to you. Temi, let's just go.
Sharon, she's a nice friend. I always
She's
see
an
her in the
amazing
shop
friend,
helping you. Wow.
Temi, it's okay, we'll just do it. I'll do this, you do that. Same thing with Mama Connie, the same thing with Demilade's mom. So I've always had that support. So even when I was tired, they would push me a little bit further.
So someone there pushing you.
Yeah.
Wow.
And of course, when you have bills to pay, you don't need anyone to remind you.
I think in this country, that's another pushing zone. No, tell you, get up earlier. We're doing your work.
For you. Yeah. So that's the only motivation is just the people around me. And then another thing is this. Sometimes some people would say, some people that know me say, Temi, you too like money. And I genuinely would say this from my heart.
You like money?
No.
What?
Oh yeah, everyone likes money. Of course, you've got to. Sometimes it's
You want to survive?
Sometimes it's not about the money. I love to please. Like, so when not. Of course, it has to be within reason.
Yeah.
So maybe you can say I like to be loyal to my customers as well, or to people.
I like their feedback.
I love it. I don't take it for granted.
Wow.
So sometimes I feel like I cannot disappoint this person.
Yeah.
They want something tomorrow. Let me just do it.
Yeah.
So that alone just keeps me going. And there are days when I feel like, oh, I'm just going to rest, and then an order comes through. My phone is my best friend.
Yeah.
And I'll just do it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Enjoy your meal though.
I am.
I
like yam.
I
don't like plantain as such.
Oh, I love plantain.
My daughter does, but I don't.
Oh, I love plantain. Who doesn't like plantain? Where are you from?
I'm from Lagos State.
So, what's the best thing about being a business owner? Being a boss? What's the best thing and the worst thing? Let me try that at you. About being a boss.
I like the fact that you asked about something about the boss.
You know? Well, I mean, you're the boss. Who can fire you? Who can fire you? What's the best thing about being in control and the worst thing?
The best thing about being a boss is just having, as a mother, having the time, like the liberty to do whatever you have to do.
Yeah.
That's the best thing.
Wow.
Now the worst thing, weird as it may sound, you have to serve. And you have to learn to serve.
Like polite? Is that what you mean?
Now when I mean serve, like your customers, your staff members, because it's your business at stake.
Wow.
So I find myself at work and constantly grinding. Like I need to get paid by those people. Of course, you're coming to Taste It, you're spending your money. I need your money. So I need to, So one of the things I learned along the line was being a boss requires you to be able to multitask, to be able to plan ahead, to manage your time, and pretty much always make sure that people are okay. And everyone. You have
it's like everything on top of your head. Really.
It is a lot. It is.
Is that the worst thing or the best thing?
I'd like to say the serving part, because I serve. I mean,
so the serving part is the worst thing.
That is
wow.
I think so. And of course, not knowing what tomorrow holds. There's always this uncertainties about, what's going to happen. Since the oil crash in Aberdeen, a lot of people have moved out.
Yeah.
It's not
you know what? When we had a salon back then, my auntie had a salon apartments, yeah. I think one of the reasons why we had to close down was the oil crisis. Yeah. A lot, like it was so bad that it's like 70 to 80% of our clients moved away. When
2018?
Yeah, no, before. No,
I think we started in 2017, but we didn't really.
16.
Really?
Was all closed. We closed early 17.
Did you?
Yes, 16 was when it hit Aberdeen.
Oh, I remember because that was when I was just about to move opposite.
When it hit Aberdeen so bad, like a lot of people moved out of Aberdeen then. That was one of the reasons. Like so, being in a oil city, does that scare you? Because a lot of I mean, you are targeted towards black people, right? You're cooking African food.
Yeah.
Of course, you got white clients. Maybe people that have already tried it before and walk aside or whatever, and then the ones that, but you are targeted towards black people.
Yeah.
And a lot of black people here are oil workers.
Yeah.
So does that scare you that maybe the oil system will get so bad in Aberdeen and then people won't be here?
It's already so bad.
Yes,
it's already so bad.
So how do you feel about that?
The good thing about our business, or food business, is people always.
Guys, this fish is lovely.
Only blessing will make me go work on a Sunday, but it's okay.
This fish is lovely.
The good thing about Aberdeen is we've got 2 universities, Robert Gordon University and then Aberdeen Uni. So I have
There's always students.
Yeah, there are students. People are always eating. People always look for food. Some people come into the city to just, work for a few days and they need African food. Some are just here for even a day. And I've been having a lot of people say lately that they actually drove down
just to eat your food
at a city, which is
wow,
absolutely flattering. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just to eat tasty food.
Yes.
Wow.
From like Dundee, Glasgow, Edinburgh.
I just need to open a branch one day.
Oh, that's the dream. That's the
Amen.
ultimate goal.
Amen. I said it in my video. One day it will happen.
Amen.
Okay.
Amen.
If you were given the opportunity to start another kind of business, what would it be? Because I've always known you from food. By the way, she's a university graduate. So it's not like you don't have anything to do. You started cooking.
And
you
I
are a graduate.
never applied for a job.
Yeah, and she has never applied for a job. You finished. You were cooking. You were going to school. You graduated. You refused to look for a job.
I didn't refuse to look for a job. I'll just say it right now, because I remember someone coming into my stall in Aberdeen Market and saying, how can you be a graduate and all you do is make amala?
Are you serious?
Someone actually said that to me. I mean,
my goodness, can you imagine that?
He didn't mean any harm.
Yeah.
Sometimes people are ignorant.
Don't understand business.
Yeah. It's just the food. It's always just called me.
Yeah.
So I graduated uni and I never, for one moment, searched for a job.
Wow. That's what happens if you know what you want, I think. Once you know what you want to do, you fight for it. Isn't it?
Yeah, I've had to fight for it.
So now, aside food, if we're given the opportunity to do something else in business, what would it be?
So 2 things I've always loved. It might be food related as well. I love
so it's all food.
I love food too much. I've always loved supermarkets. I've loved to own one.
Wow.
And I like real estate.
Wow. Properties.
Those are the 2 other things that I have.
That's a good one actually.
Only 2.
That's a good one. Supermarket is good. Mostly we that live in abroad, selling African food and all that. Yeah. The supermarket style.
Like, but back home. You have enough.
Yeah, back home, like supermarket, ShopRite. Maybe you'll be one of like
something
like that.
I want something people can, like, almost everybody can afford.
Yeah.
Because every time I go to Nigeria, I just feel things are really overpriced.
It's true. Just because they feel like AC is cooling the food, it should be so expensive. Yeah, because when you go to shop, I'm thinking, why is it expensive? Like, what's there? If you go to the market, it's like, what? How much? Is it because AC is cooling the food? I don't understand.
I guess it's imports and all that.
True, sir. True. Yeah, right. Well, I wish you all the luck.
Thank you.
You will have it.
I wish you all the best. Blessing.
Amen. No, we'll get there.
And you need to start your business ASAP. I won't let you breathe. I need someone to always do my makeup.
She's always shocking me. When are you going to start doing makeup? When are you going to start selling hair again? When are you going? Oh my god.
Because as someone who cooks, the least thing I want to do is to do my hair and makeup. And she's the plug. So you need to stop hiding behind the kids now. It's your turn.
Alright, so one more question and we are done.
Why do I feel like you're going to attack me? Okay.
So one more question. If you have one piece of advice to give to anybody watching you right now, just like, wow, I really want to be like this lady. I want to have a business like this lady, this young lady that is doing so well for herself. I want to be like her. I want to have a shop like her one day in the future or whatever. What is the advice you give to that person? In your field, what advice?
In my field, or whoever, like
in your field, someone that is watching now and say, wow, I'm inspired. I'd like to be like this lady one day. I want to be a business owner. I want to go into the food industry. I want to be a business owner like her. What advice will you give to that person? And what advice do you wish you got before having this brand? What advice? You can take your time.
I remember my mom, when I told her that I wanted to start my own business.
Yeah.
Food business. The first thing she said is, oh, my daughter, I've done this for so many years, and it ages you. Like
cooking, express.
Yeah, it makes you age fast and stuff like that. And I said, oh, there's that, but then she told me that when I was 7, I told her that I would own like Mr. Biggs. That's a chain of fast food
in Nigeria.
I'll have different branches. I told her that when I was 7. She told me that, at the end of the conversation, and I said, no, I've always known I wanted to do business, but I didn't know food.
Yeah.
I knew it was food related. Like I used to think that I would have, like catering hire business where you hire like spoons, plates, and then I saw the stress and I said, no, I don't like stress. So my advice would be just follow your heart. Follow your heart, because I remember some people tried to tell me it was impossible.
Yeah. Talk you out of it.
Yeah. Just a few. A few. But like I said, I have way more supporters than I had more yay sayers than the nay sayers. Yeah.
You can do it, and you cannot do it.
Yeah. I'll just say follow your heart. Take one step at a time. Don't feel the need to outdo yourself. Because I had to put like a little bit of foot in, like just one foot in at a time. I didn't want to put all my money. I didn't even have money actually. Let me not even say money.
But it's safe to say that actually, it's safe for me or for anybody that is watching this, if you know her, that you actually started on a good note.
Yeah.
Because you didn't just go ahead and open a shop.
Yes.
You started from home. You notice, okay, this is something I would like.
There was more demand actually.
Then more demand. People are coming. This is something I would actually want to do because people are actually asking for this stuff.
Yeah.
And then you went to the market. And then you went to go having a little shop, and now you have a big shop. So it's been actually a process. You didn't just go into it.
Yes.
Day by day, it's like you're understanding that this is actually for me, isn't it?
Yeah, you can say that. You were asking me about what advice I would give. There's so much pressure sometimes as Black-owned businesses, especially when you don't have a lot of funds to start the business.
Wow.
I'll tell you why I said that. I've had comments, like on George Street where it was so small. It was meant to be a takeaway, but people loved to sit in. People just liked the vibes, and they'll tell me, you can do better. Why don't you have a bigger shop? Why don't you have this? Why don't you have that? Of course, I wanted all those things.
Yeah.
Of course, I wanted to.
They don't want to understand the process.
Yeah. So trust the process. That's the word. Trust your process. I still don't write things down.
Wow.
As sad as it may sound, yeah, but I still don't write a lot of things down. Trust the process. Plan ahead. Listen to your customers.
I think that's the big one.
Yeah, you have to listen.
Yeah.
I listen. Maybe I've had 1 or 2 or 3
It's normal.
times when my customer felt like
I think every business,
best,
if you don't get customers telling you that, oh, you did this or you did that, I don't think you will grow because you will just be at one pace and thinking you are okay.
Yeah.
So I think that's a good thing because it makes you want to do better, want to improve more.
Yes.
Coaching your staff to improve too.
To improve, yeah.
Because that's your brand. You want to grow.
It is a brand.
Yeah.
Wow. So just trust yourself, trust your gut, do all you can. Always do your best. You know me. Like if my jollof rice doesn't taste the way
you always ask me for review.
I'll just tell you like, oh, I can cook.
Well, your jollof rice is the best, Sha.
Thank you.
It's still the best. Guys, I'm so sorry, but this chaps has come to an end. I'm so sad, but it was so lovely talking to you, sister.
Thank you for having
By the way, I call her sister because she's my big sis. She's someone that let's not go into that. If you know, you know Tesiti in my life. If you know, you know. This one has been there literally. Like I don't know why how
I would take jam.
I don't know, but she's been awesome. We jam for George. She's been awesome. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Guys, I will leave all our business details, the website, the website, the number and everything you need to know down in the description bar. Please patronize her. Please patronize her. She's an amazing cook. She is really. Thank you so much for watching, guys.
She's an amazing makeup artist. I'm hairstylist.
Thank you so much for watching. And please like this video, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to share as well. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.